Obviously, it was a quick turnaround from going to guitar to switching this up. How have things gone so far? Pretty smooth?
Yeah, things have been good. Again, a lot of credit to the staff for being able to turn around that quickly. A lot of thanks to IMG for accommodating us. And, we hit the ground running on Tuesday instead of Monday, and then we were full strength by that Friday. So it was really good, and the guys have been working hard.
A lot of U23s in the group, obviously.
Yep.
Christian Kappas is someone who hadn't been in before. What have you thought about what you've seen from him?
No, I think for us, we want to use this opportunity to just evaluate more players. And, it's purposeful that we have a younger roster. And the guys have been doing well. Christian's a guy who, we like his understanding of the game, good technical player, and it's good to be able to work with him up close.
How much is it? How different is it this January camp as opposed to last year's, where it was like day one implementing the system? Now you have a lot of guys who have a better understanding.
Yeah, it's similar, but if you think about, it's young guys, it's 7 new players in camp, so it's a little bit of the same, except we're much more familiar with it as well. So now you have guys that can help bring the younger guys along, and you still see similar signs to what we saw last year with some of the new guys. You're working through it a little bit, but it's been good. They have had a great attitude.
Like you said, you got 7 new guys.
Yeah.
How your relationship with those guys? I mean, it's pretty fresh.
Yeah.
It's their first time here.
Yeah, it's great. We've been following though in MLS, and it's great to work with them up close. Really good guys. We got some youth in this camp as well with Brian Cayo and Uli Lanez. So it's been fun to work with them.
So as Uli goes, you mentioned Uli, obviously, Wolfsburg didn't have to let him come. Can you talk a little bit about that process of getting him?
Yeah, we have a good relationship with Wolfsburg. I played with the sporting director there. We're very close with that club. John Brooks is there as well. We have a very close relationship with him. And, talking through that and the decision, they were excited for him and excited to give him this opportunity to be with the men's team.
He's a young player, still U20 eligible, but he's been tearing it up with the Wolfsburg U19s.
Yeah.
What have you thought?
No, and they speak really highly of him, and that's why we're excited to get him in camp. He's grown since this camp has started. In terms of his tenacity, we really like his, how he's able to create, but also try to win the ball back and be aggressive defensively. So we've seen a lot of good things from him.
Obviously, you bring him in because you like him and you rate him as a prospect, but he's also a dual national.
Is he?
How much does that kind of play into it and wanting to kind of plant those seeds that
I think it just comes down to, obviously, that we want to have the environment, we want to create an environment that players want to be in. And when it comes to dual nationals, they have to choose with their heart, and they have to choose with what program they think can then put them in the best possible position. Sometimes it's going to be us, and sometimes it's going to be other countries. But again, we just want to create an environment that players want to be in.
You're a little proactive with Serginho, like you went over there and kind of spoke to him. I mean, it's not going to be a whole full court press like a college basketball, but is there something to be said for that kind of wanting to do a little more?
What I'd say is that you have to remember with Serginho, everyone talks about me and Ernie going over there and us talking to him all the time, but you got to remember he was part of our U17 and U20 program, and they laid the groundwork for that decision. And and Uli's been part of our U20 programs, part of our youth national team programs, U17. So he, again, if we can create the environment from top to bottom where players want to be in, we'll see a lot of these players sticking around.
Well, one thing in November, obviously, in the way those games went, we saw that you're not afraid to vary up approaches and styles. There were some questions about, are you too stuck in wanting to play out of the back? You showed that there's variety in what you guys can do. Is that something that we'll see more, I think, in 2020, depending on the games?
I think that I think when you look at it, there's times when you want to be really focused on implementing and letting the guys try things. There's certain games where that's the priority. There's certain games where winning is the priority. There's certain games where the game plan dictates your plan, the approach to opponent, and you just work through all that stuff.